The second season of the presenter's hilarious farming series introduced a new member of the team. Jeremy Clarkson hired some new staff in Season 2 of Clarkson's Farm as he decided to open a diddly squat restaurant. After a tiring back and forth with the local council over his plans, he finally came up with a solution. He hired Chef Pip Lacey to be in charge of the restaurant. Who is Chef Pip Lacey? Clarkson invested in some cattle which he would use to make beef to serve in his new restaurant, as a way of making more money after the fallout of Brexit. It took a long time for him to finally find a way of bringing his restaurant plans to fruition, and his team managed to transform an abandoned barn into an eatery within 2 days. He hired Pip Lacey to be in charge of the food, and on the restaurant's opening day, she was feeling the nerves. Believing she would have a fridge on site and more space to store and prepare food, she was forced to use lateral thinking. Thankfully, everything went to plan and the guests loved her beef-based menu. Pip started off her career in graphic design, but decided to become a chef aged 27. After trying for a few years to make it as a professional snowboarder, she settled in London to start a graphic design business, having attended an art foundation course. However, not knowing where to take her career next, a friend suggested to her she become a chef. Knowing she only had front-of-house experience, she applied for a commis chef position at Gordon Ramsay's York and Albany and was offered the job. She later moved to the Italian restaurant Murano, and within 3 years, she was made head chef. Wanting to take the next step in her career, she decided she wanted to set up her own restaurant and launched a number of successful pop-ups. In 2018, she and a friend opened a restaurant called Hitche in King's Cross's Coal Drops Yard. She also entered the BBC's Great British Menu twice, and in 2017, she successfully took her starter to the final banquet celebrating 140 years of Wimbledon. In October 2022, it was announced she was planning to open a pub with her friend Gordy McIntyre. The pub will be called Hitche Heart, and it was planned to be located in Islington, working with independent brewers. Pip is on Instagram, and she has been keeping followers up to date with her latest ventures, including meeting some chef stars. She appeared on James Martin's Saturday Morning, where she cooked and talked about her new pub. Work started on her new pub back in October, and it is now open for business, offering food for the whole family. On the opening weekend in November, she said on Instagram, "What a weekend, full of family and friends to test drive Hitche Heart. Thank you for all those who joined us. We've had some more availability come up for the soft launches this week." Viewers will have to wait and see whether she makes an appearance in Clarkson's Farm Season 3, which has been given the green light.